Hey gang, today is Wednesday, November 12th, 2008, and I've only tried to do this video about 5 times and I keep getting interrupted, so I have to start all over because I don't remember where I'm at. Basically, quick update. I am down 112 pounds. I am down to 168 pounds as of weigh-in this morning, and I base my BMI on 5'6", but I'm closer to 5'7". But my BMI is 27.1, and I am 13 pounds away from my goal of 155 pounds to have a normal BMI of 25. Am I going lower than that? Hell yeah. I would like to get down to 140. But I'm not going to trip on it. It's just a number on the scale. I'm just going to see how I feel and how I look and take it from there. So 155 is first goal, and then we'll go from there. Did I ever dream that I would be only 13 pounds from goal at less than 7 months out? No way. No way. There are some days I eat like I'm a pre-opper. So I have to say, my key to success, my personal key to success, has been exercise. I still don't eat sugar. I don't eat fatty foods. I do enjoy carbs. I am not afraid of carbs at all. And I'm still huge on protein. I don't drink as much water as I should, but exercise has been my key. 6 days a week, hour a day on the elliptical. I also made a commitment to myself that when I got down into the 160s that I would join a gym, because my last trouble spot is my belly. Of course, I'm apple shaped, and I need to work on my core. I need to do core strengthening. So I want to take some Pilates. I want to do more floor exercises, some strength training classes, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't see exercise as a chore at all, because I'm getting such great results from it. So it makes me want more. But for those of you that hate exercise, believe me, I have been there. I dreaded getting up and walking, 5 feet, but now I totally enjoy it. So anyway, as far as my body changing, weird things that I never thought could possibly be an issue are issues. My perfect example is about 5 years ago, I got chucked off a horse, came down on my shoulder, and I separated my clavicle. When you separate your clavicle, it's not a separated shoulder where you can just pop it back in. The clavicle bone, runs across, and then tendons kind of attach it to the rest of the shoulder and rotator cuff. My clavicle is popped out permanently. And of course the tendons reattach themselves, but that bone is forever out of whack. When I had 112 extra pounds of padding, that never bothered me. Now that I have lost all the fat up here, there is no fat left whatsoever up here. That protrusion of my clavicle sticks way out. I mean, if I have a sleeveless shirt on or tank top, I mean, you can just see the difference just looking at me. But that doesn't bother me. All right, so I have a bone sticking out, big deal, right? But what happens is, without all that fat padding, I guess it's just more vulnerable. I always sleep on my right side, and what I find is after about an hour or two after I fall asleep, I'm in pain and I have to flip over. I can't lay on my right side anymore. So I've lost cushion, I guess. Also, when I'm sleeping on my side, I have to sleep with a pillow between my knees because the bones in the side of my knees just knocked together, and it's painful. So never did I think bones would be an issue, but anyway, small price to pay. That's why I don't want to call them problems. They're just issues, and I just have to learn how to live around it. I learned to live with obesity, so now I get to learn how to live without obesity. Also, I got my 6-month lab results, and my labs are impeccable. My iron is perfect. My calcium is perfect. As a matter of fact, my doctor said, if you're taking an extra supplement for folic acid, you can stop. Just get it from your multi. And I said, I'm not. There's folic acid in my B complex, and there's folic acid in my multivitamin. But that's it. I don't take anything extra. And she said, fine. She said everything was totally normal parameters. So I'm really happy to hear that. On a more emotional side of the fence, which is always my favorite side through this whole process, it really takes a toll on you, losing 112 pounds. I'm really freaked out by people that haven't seen me in a long time that I'll run into or whatever, and they don't recognize me. It's happened to me about 5 or 6 times in the last couple weeks, and I went through a bit of an identity crisis. Again, we all have body dysmorphia to a certain degree. I understand I've lost weight. I understand that. But people are not recognizing my face at all. And I'm still me. Me, Jody, the core me hasn't changed. I understand there's a physical change, but how do you not recognize me at all? You've known me for 5 years. How do you not recognize me? So that kind of flipped me out for a little while, but, I pondered it over the weekend, and I'm over it. Whatever. Compliments still kind of freak me out. I'm still not comfortable with it. I go to my nail salon about once a month. I get my nails and toes done. And the girls, I've been going to the same salon for almost 5 years. And, the girls, each month I go in, oh, you look great. Well, last night I went in, and I just, every girl in that store was like, oh my God, look at you. And these are these teeny tiny petite Asian women that don't have an ounce of fat on their body, and they're like, oh my God, you're my size. And I'm like, are you crazy? Like, you are like a size -2. But no, I'm exaggerating. I would say these girls on average are like size 4s and 6s. And I'm like, no, I'm not your size, but I'll get there. Give me a little more time and I'll get there. And they were all like, oh, well, you look like you're a size 6. And I'm like, my head cannot wrap around that. All right, I'm wearing 8s and 10s. I can get in some 6s, but I don't feel like that's my size at all. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I still feel like I'm a 16 or an 18. It's so weird. I don't know. It almost made me uncomfortable that these girls were trying to tell me I was their size when it's been their size that I've been aspiring to get to. And I still have so far to go. I mean, I have 13 pounds to first goal, and then I want to do another 15 on top of that. So that's 28 more pounds. And how can somebody who's in a size 6 say I'm the same size when I have 28 more pounds to lose? So the mind games can really flip you out. Food-wise, I'm still doing my thing. Protein first, low carb, low fat. I do enjoy carby snacks once in a while. No sugar, and it works for me. I can eat anything I want. I feel very normal in that regard. Nicole, shrinking photographer, is flying in tomorrow, which I'm so super excited to meet her. She's like a soul sister, and I feel like I've known her forever, but I finally get to meet her. And then we're off to South Carolina on Friday. So I really look forward to meeting everybody and sharing our ideas and experiences, and that's it. So, All right, everyone. I will catch you all on the flip side.